for round 3. And we are going to, we start out with Anna Marie. She's a first player. And we're going to roll her movement die. She got a 1. Okay, so that means, first of all, we draw an event card. Okay. And this is, I'll handle this. Play this card at the start of any fight involving another hero. To remove them from the fight, immediately move to that hero space and you now replace them in that fight. Okay, so that's interesting. So that's another event card that's going to go into our hand. And since she got a 1, she is going to move to the blacksmith's office. And here, she's going to buy a town item. She's got 6 investigation, and I've already looked through here, but the one that she's going to buy is this history book, town history book, because for her, knowledge is power. Each book gives her +2 combat. So this costs 4 investigation. We're going to put this down here with her items. We're going to take 4 investigation, put it back in the pile, and that is her turn. Next up is Carl the Soldier. So he's here in the Old Woods. He is going to roll his movement die. Gets a 3. So he's already got the herbs. So he is going to move towards the abandoned keep, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. So next is Inspector Cook. Got a 6. Excellent. So we're gonna move him to the Old Woods. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so there he is, and now we draw an Old Woods card. This says Woodsman's Overcoat. Anytime you would take a wound, roll a d6. On a roll of 5 or 6, prevent that one. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, so we're going to put that in his items. And then it's finally Isabella's turn. And well, first of all, let's roll for her. 2. It's not very good. Where do I want her to go? No, I'm going to send her to the manor. So 1, 2. So she's headed up towards the manor. And that is all of our heroes have now went. And so it's time to roll on the advanced cooperation chart. So let's go ahead and roll here. A 1 and a 1. What is this? Surprise showdown. Oh my goodness. We've stumbled onto the villain's lair. Too late to turn back now. It knows you're here. Immediately draw a lair card and move every hero to that space. A showdown with the villain has begun. All players take part but do not have to pay any investigation. No town elder hunting party is formed, and the heroes may not use their character abilities during the first showdown fight round. The card effect of the layer is used. If rolled in a competitive game, this result only affects the first card. Okay, so crud. So let's draw a layer card. Let's see where this showdown's going to happen. It's in the abandoned keep. If the villain is the vampire, he gets +1 when rolling for his slips into the night ability. Excellent. Okay. We're going to put that there. And then we're going to move everybody to the abandoned keep. Alright, so they're all here now. And now we must fight the vampire. Okay. So first up in this showdown is Anna Marie. And she already has 2 wounds. She has the real possibility of being KO'd here. So let's take her, let's see here, she gets 4 combat dice. And she got 1 wound. Okay, so 1 wound. Put it right over here. Now the vampire is going to attack back. It has 6, but since she does have the cross, he only uses 5. And he deals 2 wounds, which is enough to unfortunately KO her. Now we have to roll a d6 to see what she has to get rid of, and hopefully it's not much. 1, yes. So she gets rid of 1 investigation token, and she is, nope, that's not her. It's her with the books. She is KO'd back here, and her wounds go away. Great start. Carl, the soldier, is next, and he has 4 combat as well. He deals no wounds to the vampire. The vampire attacks back at full strength on Carl, so all 6, and deals no wounds to Carl. That's fortunate. Next up is the Inspector Cook. He only has 2. He gets 2 wounds on the vampire. That's excellent. So add those 2. Now remember, the vampire has 24 health. Okay. So then it is going to be Isabella von Tux, and she gets 3. Nice. She does 1 wound to the vampire. Hey, you know what? That's not too bad. But now he attacks. Oh wait, I didn't let the vampire attack back to the inspector. Goes to the inspector. Oh, the inspector takes 3 wounds. But since he's got the cloak on, he gets to roll for those 3. And on a 5 or 6, he ignores them. Okay, so he ignores 1. So he takes 2 wounds. And then the vampire attacks Isabella. And that is 3 wounds, once again enough to KO Isabella, and she is KO'd. Okay. Now that's the end of showdown fight, or showdown round 1. Guess what? My guys are gonna run away. Being as there is no one there, the vampire scurries off into the night. So now the vampire heals. So let's see how much he heals. Now he heals D3. So 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 is also 1, 2, 3. So he heals 3. So 3 of those 4 wounds that I just put on him go away. This shows why it's important to get it all done in one showdown. Alright, now we actually have to draw the mystery card. So let's see what we get. Mystery Death. The villain attacks one of the town elders. Roll a d6, and on a roll of 4+, the town elder with the lowest cunning is killed. Oh, great. Alright, let's hope we roll low. It's a 2, yes. So, nobody dies, thankfully. So that, no one dies, but each hero gains 1 investigation. Okay, that's nice. So, I'll give our 4 heroes 1 investigation each. Excellent. And with that, we are at the end of round 3. And now we begin round 4. Turn 4, I guess. And I forgot to move the first person token over, but we start with Carl. So Carl, fortunately, has no wounds, and he's right here by the abandoned keep, so he's going to go ahead and try to go in here again. So let's roll his movement die. He gets a 3, so that's no problem for him to move right in there. And let's see what we draw. Attacked. Roll once on the villain's minion chart to see what has attacked you. Oh, great. So we are about to get a minion fight right here. So I've got a roll on the attack chart. We got a 1. Oh, that's an event. So we re-roll again. It's a 3. Ooh, it's wolves. Oh man. So we're gonna put a wolves token right here. And it is time for us to fight some wolves. So now, yeah, so let's face this thing. So he has a 4 combat. So we're going to take 4 dice to attack this wolf with. So he gets 1 hit. And then the wolf attacks back with 3 fight dice. And it gets 2 hits. So he except he ignores the first one from every round, so he only takes 1. And that's it. The wolves only stick around for 1 fight, and we get 1 investigation token for each wound we deal. So he gets 1 investigation token for that. Okay, that's not terrible, but not what we wanted either. And that is Carl's turn. Now it's Isabella's turn. Now, let's see. She was killed during the advanced cooperative phase, which we did at the beginning of the mystery, the start of the mystery phase. So the second part of the mystery phase is the KO'd heroes are revived. So they actually would have revived then. So she can actually still go. Okay. Because then we drew the mystery card after that. And pass the first player. Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay. So let's roll for her. She gets a 6. Where's Isabella gonna go? You know what? She's gonna go to the manor. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's all the way up there at the manor. And we're going to draw a manor card. Night Watch. With so many recent deaths, Lord Handbrook has instated a night watch to guard the manor. Seeing this as a good opportunity to investigate the grounds, you join this evening's patrol. Make an honor of 3+ test and gain 1 investigation for every 3+ rolled. Okay, that's really nice. So she only has an honor of 2, of course. So hey, she gets 2 investigation. Excellent. So we're gonna put these 2 investigation on Isabella, and that is her turn at the manor. Next is Anna Marie, and she's actually also going to try to go up towards the manor. So let's roll for her movement. She's a 2. Drat. You know what? I say that, but maybe I should take out this other succubus. So she has the cross and the book now. It might be a good idea to go ahead and take out this. So I'm gonna move right here to the magistrate's office, and we're gonna fight this succubus. So she has, with the book now, combat of 4. Okay, ooh, that's a 6 behind there. So she got 3 hits. So 3 hits on this succubus. That's good. And that's actually enough to kill the succubus. And let's see how many it does. So normally the succubus would have 2, but thanks to the cross, she's only got 1. And that's a 2. So she doesn't hit Marie back. Marie kills off the succubus and gets 4 investigation. Well, she's becoming a powerhouse here. So that's excellent. Okay, and so that is the end of our hero's turn, and now it's the mystery phase. And let's see what the advanced mystery chart has for us. 9. That doesn't sound good. A 9 is an unnatural storm. A powerful supernatural storm is blown over the town. Immediately discard any mystery in play that has the keyword weather. Okay, we don't have any of those. Then roll once on the villain's minion chart, rerolling any non-event result to see what evil the storm has brought. If the villain attacks during the storm, it does so at a random location and has a combat of +3. Ugh. Okay, so we have to reroll any non-event result. Well, guess what? There's only one event on this chart, which is roll a d6, and any elder with honor equal to the roll immediately gains 1 secret. If the town elder is already dead, they instead become a vampire elder, and the shadow track moves up by 1, and every hero gains an investigation. Okay, that's not terrible. So let's roll this die. That's a 1. So that is Lady Handbrook, so she's going to gain an extra secret. So we're just going to slide that under her card. And then we move the shadow track up closer to darkness. And every hero gains an investigation token. Hey, that could be far worse. Okay, now it's actually time. Oh, the vampire heals, so that's gone. And we draw a mystery card. When rolling for lingering, a hero is now attacked on a roll of 1 or 2 instead of just 1. Oh, this remains in play. We mustn't linger. I am just going to put this down right over here to remind myself that that's in play. Okay. That's not bad. That could have been much worse. Alright, so now we move this first player token over back to Inspector Cook, and that is the end of round 4.